Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. All right. I'm so glad you're here. And the Boo-Boo Zen kitty is here too. He's snoozing. He's just snoozing. Turn this just a little bit. Oh, good kitty. He's a good kitty. Yes, he is. He's a good boy. All right, I hope you are well. Just so you know, if you're new here, we usually spend the first 10 or 15 minutes and I take your questions, political questions, and I read on them for the rest of the hour. On Sunday, I tack on an extra half an hour where I've started answering astrology questions to the best of my ability. Also, okay, so if you want to ask a question, do put it in all caps and just put it in the chat because everyone here is so friendly and so nice. And we have the best moderators on the internet who have kept us safe for months and are just amazing. So I'll know, so you guys can talk, but if it's in all caps, then I'll know you're talking to me. So there is that, and if I don't get to your question, it is absolutely nothing personal. If I decide not to read on something, or I copy it down but I don't read on it, I would hate to hear that your feelings were hurt, because that is not my intention at all. I'm so grateful you're here, and I have to go by my gut. I have to go by what's kind of pinging in my gut as far as what questions I get to. And 10% of all income that comes into the channel from any source goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food banks all over the country. I think that's it. Okay, so I will leave you with a slightly nicer, whoops, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I will leave you with a slightly nicer view of the kitty in the garden, the neighbor's sculpture garden. And as I scroll up here, oh, and specifically on Wednesdays, it will take me longer to get the time stamping up, although I will get that done. But on Wednesdays, there's something I do every Wednesday afternoon. I choose to do, but it's every Wednesday afternoon. So there's a delay in getting the time stamping stuff up. I will keep the rough draft in the first comment, which is where I copy it down. Okay, all right, let me scroll back up. Let me see if I can find your... Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. Oh yeah, our Ruth, she is absolutely number one. We're reading on her. Absolutely, we're reading on her today. That was always going to be first, but thank you. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Kathy, it's okay. It's okay. All right, let me scroll down. I'm looking for anything in all caps. And if you are watching this later and you don't want... sometimes I answer some questions as they come up in the chat, but if you're just like, no, I just want to go straight to the first reading, have a look at the first comment, the first pinned comment. It should be at least the rough draft, get you roughly to the readings. Okay, Javanka, making plans to flee the country. Let me see here. I actually want to read specifically on the male half of that dumb as rocks couple of people, and because he's doing some shady stuff. Whew. Michael Cohen release delayed. Was Trump behind it? Lourdes, I have read on that, and what I got was, what did I get? I got that it isn't Trump, but it's, yeah, I'll read on it again since I don't seem to remember, but I know I've read on it. Huh. Oh well, it's a good question either way. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Melissa, about the numbers where you are. If my magic wand had any puff, I would piff paff poof, and everybody would be healthy. Scrolling down, there's talk of Congress issuing a subpoena for Dr. Fauci. Oh, good question. Because I don't want someone to testify in front of Democratic-led stuff, but I will allow Republican-led stuff. If that stands, oh, they're going to regret it. Either the Republicans will regret it if they let that stand. Here we go. Deborah's asking, will Kushner finally be investigated for his terrible handling of the, all kind of nasty. He's so corrupt, it's not even like a question of corrupt. He's just, read on Dr. Fauci, is he invested financially in vaccine stock? I haven't heard anything like that. Have you? Has anybody else heard something like that? I have. Most of what I've read on him before, I just get that he's doing the best he can in a really bad situation. Is Jared the only person that Trump will listen to? I like your joke, but that will demonetize me. Not completely, but will Trump be held accountable for manslaughter for opening up the countries too soon? Gene, I have read on things like that, and I've never gotten anything remotely even a chance of that happening. I'm sorry. Hieroglyphics asking fallout for Dr. Bright's whistleblower testimony to Congress. It's a Ginsburg, and then we're starting at the top of the mountain, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and then we're going down to sea level, and then below into the muck, and reading on Kushner. Okay, and anything else? Okay, when Trump realizes before he dies the amount of pain he's caused. I could guess, but I will not guess. I will add that to the list of questions. And then, good question. You guys are so nice to each other. It's that means a lot to me. Fauci investment in vaccine is a right-wing Fox propaganda thing. Oh. I've never gotten any kind of negative energy off Fauci. He's had to bend to political pressure a tiny bit. He's had to just stand there and deal with it, but he's never. He has his eyes on helping people, on doing his job. So, we'll impeach Trump again. There's a question. Let's ask that. Canine is asking. Let's replace this then. Okay, oops, it jumped again. Sometimes when I'm scrolling, it just quickly jumps to the end. Are Trump's financial backers connected to crime syndicates? Yes, Kitty, yes they are. I'll ask, but we kind of know. And let me see. Will Burr get indicted for tax dumping? I don't know what tax dumping is. Sorry. Okay. All right, so I've got got a great big long list of questions here. So let me, actually, I'm just gonna quickly go up one and just time Stamping in progress. Okay. While that is saving, I will, let's do it. It's feeling kind of like a steampunk day. Or do I just want to go classic? Let me see. Steampunk? Yeah, it's feeling like a steampunk day. Okay. Yes, I do. I would like to pin that comment. All right, so we are at 11 minutes. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I'll tell you, I'm sure the same with you. Last night when the news, I saw the headlines, my heart was in my throat. I'm sure it was the same for you, because it was just, terrifying. The thought of Trump being able to put another Supreme Court justice and replacing Ginsburg. But she's like, oh no. And today's, what they were covering today is really important to her. So she was like, no, I'll be doing my, I'll be there. I'll just do it from the hotel or from the hospital. It's like, do not mess with this woman. So, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I'll tell you the other thing is, so I reached my energy out, and it was like, oh, I definitely prayed for her. I sent her positive energy, but I also felt like there is so much positive energy going her way right now. It's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful how much positive energy. Let me make sure this is plugged in properly. Okay. Seriously. People are praying for her like she's the most, one of the most, if not the most important liberal justice still on the Supreme Court, let's put it that way. And there is so much positive energy flowing towards her. Tower sitting at the bottom of the deck there, it's like, it was like, but no, she got the ultrasound thing that broke up the gallbladder stone or whatever it was. So anyway, but let me reach my energy. I'm going to close my eyes here for a second. Oh yeah, they're just energy flowing to her from all over the country, all over the world, but definitely all over the country. Just positive energy just flow. She's just, think of it this way. Let's say that there was like a circle of us, and we were all like waist high in water, and she was standing in the middle, and we just went like this to kind of brush the water in her direction. It's everybody. It's all from every direction, and every, millions upon millions of people are sending her positive energy. And so I reach out, and it's like, okay, what about negative energy? What about, the Republican, the worst of the Republicans? Because I will say, there are dangerous extremes on both ends. There just are. That's just human nature. And they're both wrong. When they start getting into violence and they start wishing death on people. But I reached out for that sign. I was like, okay, how much negative energy is she getting? And what I got was, oh, it's definitely there. It's definitely flowing toward her, but it really isn't having much, if any, effect. It can't get through. It can't get through the higher vibration, which is stronger, of all of the just vast amount of positive energy going toward her. So that's, I will get on with things here. So are you gonna stay with us? I'm gonna try, she says. So, is Trump going to have an opportunity to replace her on Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court? My initial feeling is no, but let me see what the cards say. Nine of Cups. Oh, this is the thing today. Can businesses, if religious, quote unquote, religious businesses have a right to deny birth control coverage to employees? Really? Fool, devil, because really that's what she does. She's up there fighting the devils and the fools, isn't she? Three of Swords, heartache. Oh no. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Oh no, she's going to keep fighting. She has good people working for her, and you know, she fights the fools, the prideful, the corrupt. This is the devil. Ace of Pentacles, all the moneyed interests who would trample people's rights. Three of Swords, though. Let me find out what's going on with the Three of Swords here. Her energy feels quite strong. And this is almost a kind of, you know, this had to happen and now it's going to be a big deal and I have to do this from the hospital, and you know, it's a distraction that she doesn't want. So what is this Three of Swords here? What is this heartbreak at the center? What is this Three of Swords? High Priestess, higher wisdom. We do not want to lose her. Page of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. The heartbreak is, oh no, I'm still here. You can go. Is she gone? No, I'm still standing. I'm still standing. I'm sorry, that was off key. Yeah, this is she has good people working for her, but this is justice, evening out. This is generosity, making sure that people are not taken advantage of. This is the garbage arguments and the Trump's lies and the delusion extreme. Yeah, that was I have my higher wisdom and I am right here and I'm not going anywhere, and that's the heartbreak, is I'm still here. So yeah, sorry, that was off key. That was very impromptu and I should have taken a moment to make sure I would be on key. But anyway, she feels like she's there, and let's see if there's anything else there we want to know about, because this is really important. Dave, I'll be reading on that guy later. I have that written down. Okay. All right, Six of Swords. Seven of Cups again, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Three of Wands. Next president. The Democratic president is who's going to start looking for people to replace her. Yeah. This is partnership. This is Democrats getting in, people voting to get away from. I get this a lot for Kushner, and I get that a lot for Trump's lies. This is kind of Kushner's incompetence and Trump's lies, and it's like in the past, like going away. She might even step down once she knows that she'll be replaced by. Once she knows that she'll be replaced by someone who has similar views, or at least is, you know. But anyway, all right. So she feels like she's okay. She's just annoyed because it's a distraction, and she has stuff to do, and it wasn't that serious, and they're just, you know, keeping an eye on her, but really, you know. So I'm not the energy's good. So okay. Annoyed we can take. Exactly, Mims. I am with you on that one. All right, we're nearing 22. All right, so all right, let's put the Javanka questions together so I can do those in order. There's Dr. Bright's whistleblower testimony, Michael Cohen, so Dr. Fauci. There's another Jared Kushner question there. Let me grab that quickly. And okay, so $22.30 roughly. Will Jared Kushner, will he be investigated? Yes, okay. Will Jared Kushner be investigated for getting all the work to his cronies, his, you know, yeah, his cronies. I mean, that's what's going on. His incompetence in dealing with the situation and his absolute corruption. Actually, let me put this. I missed my clock, but it's still broken. So I'll just see if I could. Can I lean that on there? I don't think I can. No, it doesn't want to lean. Oh well, just leave that there for now. All right, let me reach my energy out for Kushner. Sit up straight. Close my eyes for a second. Kushner. Laws do not apply to me. Laws do not apply to me. If you have money, you do what you want. Trump is the human embodiment of all 7 deadly sins, but Kushner's got pride and greed down to, you know, chef's kiss. Mwah. He's, boy. So, Kushner, yeah, the laws don't apply to me. The laws don't apply to me. It's like, okay. Is he going to be investigated? Is he going to get, actually, not just investigated, is he going to get in trouble for sending all, is he going to get in trouble for sending all of that, all these opportunities to incompetent friends to make money? Got 2 here for the reading. What do we got? It's the Seven of Wands and Six of Cups. So it's being on the defensive for industry with his friends. Fair enough. So you're gonna get in trouble. Temperance, Three of Cups. He's trying to keep it quiet, but Nine of Cups again. Businesses. Two of Swords, decisions, and the Star. Ooh. They might roll it into an investigation or trying to get Trump himself in trouble. Like, it wouldn't be a separate thing. The decision to just roll it in, because he's been trying to keep it quiet that he's funneled huge amounts of money to people who don't know what they're doing, but they're friends of his. It's not a standalone thing, though. Let's see. Well, yes, but I'm just gonna let's just ask. I haven't asked this in a long time. It's 26:15. Wait. 26:30. Is Kushner going to prison? Seems like a fair question. Let's check in on that because I haven't read on that in a while. Is Jared Kushner going to go to prison? Is Jared Kushner going to prison? If he does, it would be a shock. Like, he could get all the way through the trial and the verdict come down, and if he was going to get anything, it would be a shock to him. Because the laws don't apply to him. And he has money. And he has a lot of money. And the fact that his father went to jail, that was just not greasing the right wheels, and that was just evil Chris Christie. Are you going to jail? They would have to protect him. They would really have to protect him because he would be a sitting target. There are a lot of Trump supporters in prisons. There just are. I guess they like bullies. I just saw Trump has ordered wall painted black so it's too hot to touch. Unbelievable. Anyway. He's got some bad energy. He's got, yeah, that's definitely crying into your cups. Two of Wands is communication, temperance. Eight of Cups. Again, missing that one moral cup that should be right there. Has everything else, but they say money can't buy you love. Well, money can't buy you morals. Six of Swords. Queen of Cups. Ooh. This is communication, and this feels Khashoggi related. And the center of this, he's got so much going for him, but he doesn't have morals. This actually feels like them maybe trying to flee at some point, but this is the long arm of the Democrats saying, no. No. Let me see. Well, that would answer that question. Are they going to try to flee? Where am I? I'm at 30. Where's the All right, let's do 30. Javanka making plans to flee the country when things go wrong. Sorry, my eyes are closed here for a second, so I can't see your chat. They've got it planned out now. It's like they have to keep bags packed for security reasons, or nearly packed for everybody in the family. When I lived overseas, even though it was just in Europe, it wasn't a big deal. Even there, we had to keep a small bag in case you needed to get up and go quickly. There wasn't much in it, just a little, important papers and, a couple of candy bars or, something. And it was a very safe country. All right, I think there was actually a bombing on Embassy Row that year, but it doesn't matter. Theirs is much more elaborate, much more, and in doing that, always being ready to go for security reasons. There's also we can always go, and I can almost hear him saying it can also be used we can go wherever we want. Called a go bag. Thank you, Kathy. All right. So if things go pear-shaped, egg-shaped, whichever expression you prefer, you gotta flee. Okay, Page of Swords is right there. Sun, 10 of Swords. Yeah, that's a precipitous fall. 6 of Cups, they have friends all over the world who would take them in. 8 of Swords. Witnesses, they don't want to be there, but people testifying. Knight of Pentacles, they have, first of all, they've got all kind of money stashed around the world. So do all the Trumps have money stashed around the world. And some of it's legitimate, they have overseas businesses, but some of it is what Trump has friends is. I'm reading on Javanka. And yeah, they all, they have money all over the place, but this feels like having to testify. But that's a precipitous drop. And it might be back to Kushner's dealings. It's corrupt, but it's not necessarily illegal. But there's all kind of stuff going on. If somebody believes they are above the law, if someone believes the law does not apply to them, you just let them go. You just give, it's like, oh, okay, here's lots and lots of rope. Bye. They'll show their true colors. I don't think they would be able to get that far. But they think that they are so far above everybody else. So much more important. Like lack of oxygen, nosebleed above, high above everybody else. And they were raised to be that arrogant and to be that focused on money. And high finance, and the little people wouldn't understand. And because there are certainly, once you have Once you're playing with $1 million, I think last I heard it was like $1 million or more in investments, you start getting access to investments that other people don't get. So she's just they're I'm surprised, you know, their lips aren't constantly blue for how high up they think they are. Maybe because they're not actually that high up. They just think they are. And they're wrong. What have I got here? What was the other one? Oh, okay, 36 is the main person Trump is listening to. Is it Kushner? Is Kushner the main person? Oh, hello, Trump. Oh, his energy's very strong today. It's not even pacing, it's stomping. Stomping. I think somebody even tried to like give him a mask to wear yesterday or something and got the evil glare. There we go. Go Bags. Priesteris, Gilders and stripping carts. I remember those. Stripping carts. A stripping cart, that's Dutch. It's a long strip of cardboard or thin, heavy paper, light card, and you would fold it, the number of stops you were going to go on the tram, and you'd fold it down and you'd stick it into the to be stamped. For how far you went. And it was kind of an honor system, but it also wasn't, because they would occasionally have people come around and check, and you'd get fined, and you get in trouble if you hadn't stamped your stripping card. Mag ik een warme chocolademelk alsjeblieft? So anyway, where am I? Sorry, I got distracted. 37.5. Goedemiddag. 37. 45. All right. Is Kushner the main and only person that Trump is listening to? He still relies on him. He gives Kushner a lot more weight for a number of reasons. And number one, Kushner's family is rich. Number two, they knew each other from back before all of this. Fully running for president in any real way. And he's family, and family is the only thing Trump believes in. Well, besides money, we know that. Yes, I did speak Dutch. I don't remember much, but yeah. Alsjeblieft. Trump and Kushner. That's interesting. Trump and Kushner, I think, is the question. What's their relationship? Going forward, or yeah, this should be Trump and Kushner's relationship. POTUS and Kushner. Okay. Yeah. Six of Wands. The victory. The World, the Chariot, the Emperor. Okay, I've got 3 major arcana right there. 9 of Cups to make money. and for the friends to make money. King of Swords. This is the card I get for Fauci. So it was glorious. Glorious, the glorious victory, the world at our feet. We move, and hundreds and hundreds of people bend to our whims and I want to go there, and so it was a huge undertaking to lead the way for when they travel, because Trump is the president, and it's just getting like higher ego, higher. It's like this was election day, but it's just gotten the hubris has just gotten worse and worse and worse, and into the stratosphere, and then pouring all kinds of money to people who will support them politically, and helping their cronies, and because they need alternate ways to make money, because Trump's businesses aren't doing very well. But then, and top the deck right here, Democrats. But that's the card of Fauci. It's this came along. The illness came along. Oh, kitty. Oh, good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, he is. Good boo-boos and kitty. Good boo-boos and kitty. All right, let's tilt this up just a little bit. Thank you, Catherine. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Wow. Okay. They're just, it was great until now. That's what I got for that. All right, so let's get on to Dr. Bright and the whistleblower mess. 42 reality facts. Remember those, Trump? Oh, that's right, you've never dealt in them. Okay, the whistleblower testimony. All right, let's see here, the whistleblower testimony. Dr. Bright, let me see if I can reach out for this energy. Sorry, I'm closing my eyes again here for a second. Oh, again, sit up straight. It's like I get this reminder. It's like, sit up straight. Like, okay, all right. Dr. Bright, oh, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. But it's like a righteous anger. It's not like a Trump anger, which is just all gross, green, slimy ego. It's righteous anger of, I am here to save lives. I mean, yeah, there's a certain amount of ego that has to go along with doctors and pilots and astronauts and all those people, but there's definitely he's fighting on the side of good. Trump claims he doesn't know Dr. Bright. That's another lie. Let me see. Trump's furious. Absolutely livid. Matter of fact, I'm getting that creepy, crawly, sticking my head in a scummy pond. Trying to look at Trump's energy. Seriously, it's like, I don't know how such a narcissist, traditionally, Narcissus, he saw his own reflection in the water, and he fell in love with it, and he basically died there because he couldn't stop looking at himself, which is where we get the word narcissism. Well, it's like, I don't know how Trump could even see himself, because it's like that pond, but he lives in it. He lives in it, and it's scummy. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Wish we could see Pumpkin more often. I understand, Mims. He does his thing. He's much more independent. Whereas this one follows me around all day like a puppy. All day. I go downstairs, he goes downstairs. I sit down, he sits next to me. Yeah. Dr. Bright. Fighting the good fight. He's mad. Oh, I will get my job back, he says. It's like, would you really want your job back? Yes, because there'll be other people. Because Trump will be gone. And last administration, they listened to scientists, and he's going to have his day in the sun. He is going to speak out. He is going to, yeah, he's fighting the good fight. I'm not saying he's a perfect person. There's definitely ego there, but it's nothing like Trump. He is fighting the good fight. All right, 10 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. The 10 of Pentacles I often get for the Trump dynasty. Basically, it was a matter of time before, if you do your job, it's only a matter of time until you run afoul of the dynasty. Magician, but he's a doctor. He's used to making life and death decisions, and he is used to making and organizing things and organizing. 5 of Wands. This feels like a hearing, and yeah, he's going to get attacked by Republicans. 7 of Swords. I don't think he's getting his job back. The Republicans are going to take him apart. But he's fighting the good fight. He's doing the right thing. So what's going to happen to Dr. Bright? What is going to happen to Dr. Bright? Well, he's going to be angry for a long time. He really should go talk to somebody. It's not like anger, like he's going to take it out on everybody, but he's going to carry that anger for a really long time, and he really shouldn't. Go talk it out. Go get some help. There's no shame in asking for help. None. To me, I even see it as a sign of strength, a sign of, it's self-care, and that's healthy. That's good. Yeah, he's just gonna stay angry for a long time. But he's extremely well qualified. Yeah, King of Pentacles. He's not gonna be out on the streets. Justice, 9 of Swords, Ace of Wands. He has agency. He has plenty of opportunities. Knight of Wands, 4 of Swords. But Republicans will, for a while, they will make his life difficult. He wants justice. He's angry. Very sharp knives, giving him stress at night. He has a lot of possibilities. Republicans, they're gonna make his life difficult for a while. I'm wondering. I got that 7 of Swords, the Thief card, and I also got that 4 of Swords. So I mean, are they gonna? How badly are the Republicans gonna try to assassinate his character? I mean, are they gonna try to? Oh, if it was up to Trump, he'd take Bright's license away right now. How badly are they going to go after Bright? Six of Cups. He has friends in his own industry. That's good. Ace of Swords, Page of Cups. Oh, this is, I get this card in this deck. That's the dilettante. That's the Kushners and the Millers and the, especially the Kushner. That kind of thing, and or Ivanka, or people on committees who act like they know best when they don't. They don't actually know what they're talking about. It's like we're gonna have Mark Zuckerberg in here, and we're gonna ask him hard-pressed questions. It's like you don't have any idea what he does, do you? You know, and so many of them they can't even work Messenger. It's like, okay. All right, again, Four of Swords in the middle, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. He's going to be fine. Ultimately, he's going to be fine. It's going to be rough for a while, and he's going to have to combat the dilettantes and the idiots with the Sword of Truth. I'm not stressed about Dr. Bright. I'm really not. So, was it worth it? Is it going to have any effect? Is his testimony going to hurt? You know, was it going to hurt Trump, the Trump administration? Is it going to? Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. All right, we're at like 52. Let me. 52. Will Bright be able to affect? Will his testimony? Will what will his speaking out make a difference? Will it actually help? Will it hurt Trump? Will it help us get closer to, I don't know, crazy thoughts like actual testing and people being treated. I just want to burst into tears. The frustration is so frustrating. I'm just tapped into this energy. Is it going to make any difference? There's so much frustration. Oh my gosh, this energy it's so sad. Come on, kitten. We have very sad people out in the world. Well, let's send them some good energy. People are so frustrated. Just want to cry. Why is there no justice? Why is there no... Why did they get away with everything? Will it have any effect? Will it do any good? Feels like just 3 cards. The Sword of Truth always matters. Okay. King of Swords, again, this was what he was doing. This is the administrative side of healthcare. Queen of Cups. Democrats are listening. 10 of Swords. It's one more sword in Trump's political back. Incompetent. Absolutely. It just shows how incompetent he is. It will make a difference. Will it move the needle? I mean, I'm still seeing Trump at like what did I see this today? 41% approval? Really? Let's go on to Dr. Fauci. All right, we're almost at 55. Dr. Fauci testimony. Wherever he's allowed to testify. Trump is bored with this illness. Yes, he very much is. my mother can't leave the house. And he's, oh, we don't need that anymore. He basically, he's not going to go out there and talk anymore. So what's the point of having the people meet? What's the point? If Trump can't go out there and talk, what, you're going to have them go out there and talk? Oh, no, 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 no. How accurate are the ratings? I don't get it. And again, there are a lot of things I don't get. I don't get Trump. I cannot comprehend, reading on Fauci, by the way, I cannot comprehend having no empathy, not caring. I can't even imagine that. All right, Dr. Fauci, going to testify. I wouldn't wish it on him. Dr. Fauci testifying. Oh, all I have to do is I'll just go tell the truth. I'm not feeling much spin here. And I'm not going to say I'm not smiling at that, because there's nothing wrong with not wanting spin. Empress in front of America, Seven of Pentacles, all the information to America. Those are the cards for the reading. Dr. Fauci testifying, Two of Pentacles. They're trying to stop him. They're trying to make it as difficult as possible. Okay, you have to go on the bicycle. Okay, we're going to give you the old-fashioned kind, where it's really unstable. And you're going to have to do it through some water. And Three of Pentacles to get to any kind of hearing. This is kind of like the lowercase Hierophant, the institution, because Trump's corruption is massive. Oh, look, it's kind of an orange monster. And there's a robot too. Ten of Pentacles, that's the Trump dynasty. Oh, Fauci has seen more than they think he has seen. But he's going to have to go up there, and he will be on the defensive. Yeah, he has seen some stuff, but he's not going to help at all, because he's going to be attacked left, right, and center. If this needed to be done, why weren't you doing it? Why weren't, it's all going to be his fault. It's all going to be, according to the Republicans, it's going to be his fault. It's going to be, you name it. But they're going to make it as difficult as possible for him to get there. All right, well, is this going to move the needle? And at what point was the White House allowed to just say oversight? No, not oversight if it's on the other party, and just get that to happen. I don't get that. Dr. Fauci. So Dr. Fauci, I'm seeing him in one of the great big hearing rooms, which I think is what they have to use now, because of to get as much distancing as possible. Is it going to move the needle? Is it going to do any good? We're barreling toward reopening before we should. Is Dr. Fauci testifying? Is it going to do any good? Is it going to make any difference? Ooh, it's going to be the basis of some lawsuits. This isn't hearings. This is court. This is people who've lost loved ones. Ace of Pentacles, where did the money go? Queen of Swords, it feels like, giving money to your friends. That's him. He's at the center of the reading. That's the card I get for him. Tower. Six of Swords. Yeah. It's going to hasten. Oh. Oh, I think I might be looking forward to this now. Because he's seen a lot. He's seen a lot of cronies get money and things. Trump being more focused on what's not important, and him speaking out. That's movement. And that Tower card right there. It makes a difference. Now, it makes a difference. Is that Tower card for Trump? Is that Tower card for Trump? Kushner. It's the Javanka Kushner. It's all the pinheads that Trump surrounded himself with. Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, Four of Wands. Well, once he testifies, he can pretty much kiss his job at going into the that involves going into the White House at all. He can pretty much kiss that goodbye. Because this is the Knight of Swords. This is him falling back on what he used to do. I mean, now he's the King of Swords. But this is doing the right thing, and this is him explaining medical things. And the Four of Wands is then he can get on with his life, which is good. Will it be televised? Or will it be televised at all? Chariot. That is uppercase movement. That is big. Queen of Wands, Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, Trump Dynasty. Five of Swords, yes, Trump the arms dealer. Judgment. Well, and these are some other people that were involved. This energy is clear that it all comes out. So I don't know if it's actually going to be in front of I don't know how much McConnell will get away with hiding things, but people in charge of the committees, the chairman of the committees. Sorry, no, it's really McConnell. But this is very clearly coming out. I mean, we got the little horn there of. I think so. I'm looking forward to this now. And Fauci will be fine. I mean, he's got all kind of credentials. He's got all kind of people who would hire him in a heartbeat and put him in charge of very big and important things. He's going to be fine. But yeah, I'm feeling better about his testimony than I've felt for quite a while. All right, so let me see what else I've got here. Edit. Okay, where am I? Oh, 65. All right, and this will be the last one for today, but I will be back here tomorrow. Will the Democrats impeach Trump again? It's worth asking. Will the Democrats impeach Trump again? Hi, Linda. If you need to go, I understand. Oh, McConnell definitely doesn't want it televised. Let's see here. It does. Will the Democrats impeach Trump again? It doesn't. I'm going. My energy is going straight to Pelosi, and she's dubious of doing that again in the middle of an election year. He is awful, but she's like I don't know, like in a fantasy novel. You know, she's the Gandalf. She's the mage, the one who can see the farthest and has the long term and the strategies within strategies within strategies. Two of Swords. Well, the decision. Should they or should they not? Four of Wands. Judgments. He's going to get judged harsh. Trump is going to get judged harshly on his own. Death card right in the middle. She doesn't have to. All those people suffering while, Nine of Pentacles, while Trump is sitting pretty. It's a bazillion attack ads right there. I don't feel like they will, because it feels like what they're going to do is they're going to just put all their ire into attack ads and attacking him. And why take on? He's already been impeached, so why take on that again, with the risk of it looking just like political, when they can just, you know, like that Lincoln Foundation or Lincoln whatever, Lincoln Society, Lincoln Foundation, I can't remember what they're called, but those group who just came out with the Morning in America ad, and Trump went nuts. So anyway, okay, well, is there anything for us? Any little message that will help people here? Is there something we should keep an eye on? Is there something you want us to know? Just pull a few cards here. Please tell me now. Is there something I should know? I won't sing again because I didn't take time to figure out what I'd be singing on key. The Sun. This reminds me of the quote from John Lennon. Life is what happens when you're making other plans. The sun is out. Take some time to, what I'm getting is take some time to get out of your own head and look out and go, oh, look, it's here. Actually, I will even tilt this up a little bit so you can see the sunshine. The sun is out now and the kitty is sleeping. There we go. Three of Swords. We have been heartbroken. Ten of Pentacles because of the Trump dynasty. Okay. Page of Swords. But we still have power. We still have agency. Four of Pentacles. Just watch your money. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Things will get better. There will be activity, but it's going to be, economy restarting is going to be slow. It's going to be hard, but we're not helpless. And you don't have to be like the magician, you know, the two of the major arcana and two the I have got it, I am in charge. No, you just have to do your just little things. You know, make your bed. Make sure you've eaten a vegetable sometime during the day. You know, wash the dog if you have one. Just try to get your work, set some goals. Just act and just understand that we're going to be in this mess for a while, and acknowledge, yeah, we've been in pain. We have, but we're going to get out of this. Things are going to get better. All right, things are going to get better, and you are not alone. All right, you guys hang in there. All right, I'll be back tomorrow at 12 o'clock Central Time in the U.S., and I will answer more of your political questions then. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to our moderators. Really, really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Take care. Have a good day.